Tembisa Hospital is very bad.
Tembisa is a very bad hospital. Very bad. I saw people dying in front of my eyes. They just cover them up and push them away.
I think the ANC is involved a lot with the money looting.
There's got so much corruption that is actually leading to poor service delivery. Welcome to Tembisa Hospital. This is the hospital that the residents of Tembisa call the hospital of death. There were serious investigations around this particular hospital by the late Babita Dakran, who was a whistleblower who was killed after she exposed a lot of corruption in this particular hospital.
The Gauteng Department of Health confirms that a fire has broken out at the Accident and Emergency Unit of the Tembisa Hospital.
This is the first fire that took place at this hospital. And remember, we had 2 fires in less than 2 weeks apart. One wonders, why would you have a fire twice?
I remember my experience with my mother. She was a patient with Tembisa Hospital. They first diagnosed her wrong and gave her the wrong medication. And then she became sick and became critically. And then they tied her up, her hands and fingers, not understanding why they tied her hands and fingers until she passed on.
The food, whoa, it's so bad. I never saw, even my dog will never eat that food.
My medication had expired until I got drowsy, and then when I check on the medication, only to find out that the medication has expired.
The winged chairs which were bought there, I think it was around about 5,000 rand per chair. And we went to the hospital just to do the oversight. And we asked for the whereabouts of those chairs. The chairs were nowhere to be found.
The hospital bought skinny jeans, 2,000 of them. What is the hospital doing with skinny jeans when we need beds and medication and linen for our sick people? This is the entrance where the MEC of Health denied the Democratic Alliance to go inside and do oversight in this hospital, even before the fires. So you also wonder, why would an MEC prevent members of parliament and members of the provincial legislature opportunity to do their work? The DA is the only hope for South Africans. For good health care, we as the Democratic Alliance have taken a vow to fight for the dignity of South Africans, for the upliftment of South Africans, for good health care for South Africans. And even the Tembisa Hospital can be turned around. Where there's a political will, hospitals can function, comparable with any private hospital in the country. The Democratic Alliance, the only party in South Africa that has the know-how, the knowledge, the skill set, and the talent to bring dignity to South Africans.
DA at work, rescuing South Africa.